Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you will not regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back. Guys, I'm going to talk a little bit today about something that happened in February. I think it was February 21st. Approximately 9:45, 9:40-ish in New York, in Harlem. And it's a story that's been circulating around, but I haven't seen a lot of people cover it. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the story today. And the story is about a stabbing that occurred in a fishmonger, a fish seafood shop, between two individuals and one of the fishmongers himself that came from behind the counter and stabbed these two gentlemen after a fight ensued over some shrimp. Some people say the shrimp was stolen. Some people say it was over something else. Some people say they were profiled. Now, I've looked at the video a few times before I started this video here. And if you want to see the full video, it's in the link in the description box before I go off and talk about, my opinion on it. It's in the description box. You can go see it. It's about a 30-something second video, and it is graphic. So I must warn you. That's why I'm not going to show it on here. But the victim who died was Malik Burrell, who's 25 years old. His brother, 29-year-old Robert Burrell, was in critical condition at the time this happened. Both of them were stabbed by 34-year-old Junior, Ochino Hernandez, who was one of the workers in the fish seafood shop that stabbed them. But listen, enough about that, guys. I'm gonna jump in and let you see the news article, and we'll get back. Check it out.
Still a lot of questions, of course, at this time, but police say this tragedy unfolded here in this fish market last night when the two brothers walked into the store and some kind of fight happened between them and the employee here.
One thing I'll tell you is this: I love my babies. And this guy, whoever he was, he took my baby from me.
Father of brothers, 25-year-old Malik Burrell and 29-year-old Robert Burrell, says he's in shock and at a loss at why someone would hurt his sons over an alleged argument.
Whatever the altercation was about, I don't know, but I know that man came from behind that counter and attacked him. And he stabbed one of my sons to death. Police
say Tuesday night around 9:45 p.m., a 34-year-old employee of the Express Fish Market on St. Nicholas Place came out from behind the counter and stabbed the two brothers in the torso after some sort of dispute. 25-year-old Malik did not survive. His older brother is in stable condition at Harlem Hospital. Burrell says he thinks his sons were profiled by the employee from the start and disputes the claim that the argument was over a possible stealing. Other neighbors here agree.
You see those brothers every day. They're so polite, respectful, and I know they ain't out here stealing nothing.
He adds that today would have been his son Malik's birthday. Even more tragic, he says this is the second son he's lost this year.
My kids was wonderful kids. I raised them right. My mom raised them right. We got a whole village that raised all our kids.
The employee is now in custody with police. We've also tried to reach out to somebody from the market to try to get their side of what happened last night, and we haven't been able to speak with anyone directly.
Okay, guys, now you've seen the video. That is the aftermath with the father speaking about, 25-year-old Malik Burrell, who died, and 29-year-old Robert Burrell, who was critically injured after the stabbing, after they got into a scuffle inside the fish market. Now, I feel for the father, but I got to be honest, guys. I see he's hurt, and I see, and I know the pain. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know it to that magnitude of losing a child myself, but it's something that needs to be said. And, I don't know if he's seen the video or not. I mean, he probably have. I mean, it's all over the place. But he said they were profiled. He thinks they were profiled. And this goes a lot into what I was saying, where a lot of us do this victim mentality. No matter what happens to us, it's always somebody else's fault. Or no matter what we do, we didn't deserve the retaliation we did once we do something to somebody. And I was like, I don't understand why we keep doing this. we discredit ourselves as people all the time when we do this kind of stuff. You know, I'm taking it that you've seen the video, the video of the stabbing and all of that I have in the description box below. Go ahead and watch the video, right? Yep, it's one brother in the store first, right? One brother's in the store. They show him trying to leave with a bag of shrimp. They're trying to get the bag of shrimp from him. The other guy is holding him, you know, so he can't get out the door. One guy is pleading with him, standing at the door. He's trying to get out the door. They're holding him. He drops the bag of shrimp while the guy is pleading with him. The guy must says, okay, look, the bag of shrimp going. The guy lets him go. When the big guy lets him go, while he's outside, he punches the guy in the face, which sends the guy going outside to him, and he runs off. He comes back with his brother. You see him walking down the street on the mission. Walk right up in there. I guess he says, that's the guy. They go right behind the counter and start to attack the service workers. My thing is this. Why? I mean, you punched the man in the face and all that stuff. You had the disagreement. You didn't get the shrimp and all that stuff. You left. You came back to that with reinforcements. So, like I say, when you do dirt, you get dirt. You came back. So the thing is, you're not profiled if you keep coming back to the situation. And we do that a lot. We'll have disagreements with people. You know what I mean? The disagreement at the end, we both don't feel as though, you know, things went our way. We'll go get other people involved. What? That's what? Making our problems other people's problems. Now, you came back with your brother, right? Now, you came back with your brother. Now, one of y'all dead. They come back in there and immediately go around the counter, start fighting. Now, I don't know which one is which, but I think the one that left out of there first and went and got his brother is the one that got killed, got stabbed to death. Because when they came back, they had a change of clothes. And when they had to change of clothes, he came in there because he wasn't wearing the same thing. He came back in there. He had to be the one walking in the front because he knew who to go at. And when they get around the corner, he immediately started punching somebody. So it must have been the guy that was holding him at the door, right? The other guys in the back are standing there, I guess, like trying to keep them up front. One guy has a knife in his hand. They come around the corner on some savagery. It's only a space where only one or two people can barely fit. So it's like a big, you know, the bodies are jumbled under that camera angle you seeing behind the counter. One of them hits, he throws the chair. One of the brother throws the chair. The one in the back throws the chair. The guy catches the chair, hits him in the face and pushes him back. And now they just trying to get him out the store. But as they getting out the store, instead of them that's the thing I don't say. Instead of just running out the store, why would you stand there and like try to still fight? You see that guy got that long Michael Myers knife in his hand and he's stabbing and doing all this other stuff. I mean, you can see him. He's making connections with that knife. All that over shrimp. And then the thing is, it's really not over shrimp. It's over feeling disrespected. Bro, you got your brother involved. And now one of y'all is dead. And I understand the dad's upset because that's your child. And you have every right to be upset, sir. But I mean, it got to be some kind of accountability. And like you said, it's a village that raised them and all of this stuff is also the same village they died in. Think about it. When we raise children, guys, and they get out on their own, they develop their own way of doing things, their own personality, and their own way of thinking. So it's like, even though you raised them right, sir, like you say, they still going to do things according to how they feel need to be done. And I feel sorry for the brother. I'm being real. I feel sorry for him. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, 25 and 29, he ain't raising them no more. I mean, they grown out on their own. Look at some of them had kids. It's like, do you even think about the ramifications of if you go back in there, they could have had a gun and shot you? You know, I don't understand this. I'm going to go in the store. I'm so angry. I'm going to go in the store. I'm so convinced I'm going to hurt somebody. And they're not going to do nothing about it, that I don't think about anything. My kids, my wife, my girlfriend, people that love me, nothing. We don't think about that. All we know is we want what we want. And then when one of us are taken off the planet because of something stupid we've done, now our family is like, we want justice. How can you have justice? The video will shoot that down. You seen what they said. The dude, what's the name? Junior Aquino Hernandez, 34 years old. I guess they stabbed him. They dropped the charges on him. They reduced it to simple assault. I mean, they reduced it to assault. It was murder. Now they took it down. Now, me honestly, I don't think he should have been charged. I don't think he should have been charged. And that's keeping it real, you know, because you came back to the scene to cause more problems because you feel as though you wasn't satisfied punching a man in the face one time and running off. And that's the stupid stuff we got to stop doing, guys. But like I said, man, if you want to see the videos at in the description box, it'll clear everything up. I feel sorry for the father, but you know, and then you had the other old lady there talking, you know, she just in front of the camera just talking. I don't think they were stealing. I think, honestly, this is what I think it was from being on the East Coast. They got into an argument in there. The dude, Malik Robert, wherever one it was, that was there by himself at first, they got into an argument. Now, tempers are flaring. There's two men talking, you know, hey, going back and forth. All of a sudden, you know what? I ain't paying for it. I'll leave with it. You know what I'm saying? And they were like, no, you won't. Dude come around the corner. He walking out the store like, do something. They grabbing him, trying to get the shrimp out of his hand or whatever. He wound up dropping the shrimp because dude had a hold on him. Dude was big. You know, bro, you lucky they let you leave without locking you up or reporting that you were stealing or trying to take something. Why you didn't just leave and go home? It's like no harm, no foul. Just don't go in that store no more. That's not the only seafood place where you can go to buy fish and shrimp. It's like we walk ourselves right back into the fire when we barely get scathed the first time. I don't understand it. Guys, leave me a comment, man. Tell me what you think. You know, I feel sorry for the father, but I don't feel sorry for what happened to the kids. I mean, for these men. Because it's like you didn't have to go back and do that. You could have went back. You could have went and got your brother, and your brother could have came back and delegated. Y'all came in there like, yo, we're going to just knock somebody out. This is what happens. I'm Stock Market Steve. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You guys take care.